Kidneys! How can you kidneys? I don't like the colour.
Off your kidneys.
The green one, and the not green one, or it could be the other way around. I mustn't prejudge. Oh, you remember her? Thingy, the not me one.
As the TARDIS lands in Victorian London, out steps Clara alongside Doctors 11 and 12. Catching up with the Paternoster gang, the trio help save the day. The 12th Doctor heads off in his TARDIS confused and stressed, with Clara usually dependent on him. Once he cleared his head, he eventually returned to her. But this time, it's a different story.
Hello, this is the Doctor speaking. Hello, also the Doctor. Can you hear me? Also the Doctor. Standing ready.
We're going to freeze Gallifrey.
I'm sorry. What?
Using our TARDISes, we can freeze Gallifrey in a single moment in time.
Warning the War Council of Gallifrey. This is the Doctor.
You might say I've been doing this all my lives.
Good luck. Stand by. Ready. Commencing calculations. Zoom it there. That's the boundaries that divide one universe from another. Got to lock onto his coordinates. And for my next trick, I didn't know I was well off. All 12 of them. No, sir. Ah! All 13!
The Doctor arrives at Gallifrey, helping to save the day alongside his counterparts, and then heads off into the universe, leaving the 11th Doctor and Clara in the past, hoping to just push his memory behind him and not think about it. Materializing in the middle of a Dalek war, the 12th Doctor saves Soldier Blue. Staying with her through the events of Into the Dalek, the 12th Doctor opts to work with Blue to blow up the Dalek. But fearful of the Dalek antibodies, he instead helps save the Dalek, much to his annoyance, and leaves for the stars after saving Rusty. However, the Doctor doesn't leave alone, and is joined by Blue. Back in Victorian London, the Doctor continues tinkering with alien tech in an attempt to build some kind of time machine, taking them to the modern day, where he will have far more options and allies in the form of UNIT. However, when Madame Vastra gets a call, everything's about to change for the Doctor and Clara. Back with the 12th Doctor, he ventures to the near future with Blue, heading for the moon, which the pair together agree to disintegrate. Then they board the Orient Express and once again kill the mummy, escaping the train together with maximum casualties except themselves. With Blue saving the day in Flatline, albeit much more explosively, the 12th Doctor and Blue continue traveling the stars, saving the day, but with more violence than usual. In Victorian London, Vastra reveals to the Doctor she just had a call from a Mr. Harkness from the Torchwood Institute. While they can't yet meet, a simple memory worm, which the Paternoster gang still had at hand, could fix the issue of Jack remembering 11. With Clara and the 11th Doctor heading off by horse and cart to Victorian Cardiff, they encounter Jack Harkness, with the 11th Doctor giving away as little as possible, and Jack flirting as much as he can with Clara. As 11 repairs the Vortex Manipulator, the three head off into the future, and mistakenly arrive in the land of Robin Hood. The three help save the day, and then eventually actually make it to the modern day. Finding trees all over London, the three quickly aim to save the day, retconning Jack and sending him back to his own time. The Doctor and Clara head over to the Tower of London, Meeting with Kate Stewart and Osgood, they explained what's happened, and a unit agrees to help and work with the Doctor. Investigating mysteries around 3W, the Doctor eventually enters the facility alongside Clara, as the 11th Doctor meets Missy and the Cybermen reveal themselves. The Series 8 finale continues closely, but with 11 and Clara against Missy, with the included absence of Danny Pink. Stopping Missy, but explaining to her what's happened, she is shot by a rogue Cyberman and teleports away. With Missy being sent the confession dial, she returns to Earth. Returning to the 11th Doctor, he explains to both Missy and Clara he didn't send it. Knowing it must have been 12's, they track down the 12th Doctor and travel in Missy's TARDIS to a rocky world on the edge of a broken solar system, as Davros's agent tracks down the 12th Doctor. For the first time, the 11th Doctor, 12, and Clara reunite, but before any talking can occur, Missy, Clara, Blue, 11, and 12 are taken prisoner to Skaro. With the two Doctors being taken to the creator of the Daleks, Missy, Blue, and Clara manage to escape the holding room. The episode plays out more or less the same, except Missy manages to save herself and Clara from the Daleks' extermination, but not Blue. The episode then plays out the same, except the 12th Doctor takes a sudden dark turn when he learns of the actual death of Blue. 12 blames Missy, 11, and Clara, taking his TARDIS in the chaos and running off once again, now fueled with anger. 11, Clara, and Missy head off in her TARDIS to track him down, as events play out just in different manners and orders. Eventually, the 12th Doctor gets a call with the message, Nightmare Scenario. With Clara also getting the text, everyone heads to Earth. Doctors meet again, and the two meet at blows, with one pushing the army generals to kill the Zygons and find Osgood by force, and the other aiming for a more peaceful resolution. Nevertheless, the peace treaty holds, and the 12th Doctor fails in killing the Zygons. We finally get a moment where 11 and 12 talk with each other. Recognizing why 12 ran, 11 forgives him, but asks for them to travel together, explaining the rarity of this regeneration event. The 12th Doctor then agrees and joins 11, but by this time, Missy has become considerably more caring as she is in late Series 10. So in two separate TARDISes, the 11th, 12th Doctor, Missy, and Clara head off on a joint and separated adventures through time and space. Returning to Gallifrey briefly, meeting River Song, and taking on the monks, eventually the group arrives on the space station reversing out of the black hole. As events move on just faster paced, the three Time Lords eventually arrive on the lower levels, meeting a converted Clara Oswald and the Saxon Master. With Missy being in two minds, she splits back and forth between good and bad. But eventually the day is saved, and 11, 12, and Missy all make it out alive, but without Clara. The three eventually return to Gallifrey, where they uncover the secret of the Timeless Child, together, and the three learn the truth much faster, with Gallifrey remaining in one piece, and stop being the lone Cyberman. Altogether, they take on the Flux, and eventually meet the Toymaker. The Toymaker fires upon the 11th Doctor, who then actually dies and ceases to exist, leaving 12 and Missy by themselves, as the two Time Lords, now both feeling slightly lost with one thing keeping them together, who knows what might happen next. Was a bit of a nicer ending. Things changed, but not too much. I'm sure at some point, Force will come back to use this one. And hey, maybe I'll voice that edition too. Thanks for watching, everyone. Okay. Evil 12th Doctor be like, Clara, we destroyed the egg moon. No. He's like, Clara, am I a bad man? I'm very bad. Ooh, I'm a bad man, Clara.